Hi, I'm your Kingdom Spiritual Transformational and Life Purpose Life Coach and Mentor, Latricia Booker, here with Kingdom Business. Well, we are empowered. Well, we here, we get delivered, and we get free. We know who we are. We elevate our minds and our spirits and raise and expand our consciousness to ultimately walk in our true divine purpose and power. And that is the truth of who God has created us to be. Kingdom people, we are history makers. We are real changers. We are dream successors. We are wealth generators. We are manifestors. We are curse breakers. And we most definitely are transformers. More than meets the eye. Yeah, Kingdom people. We are. Kingdom people, thank you all so very much for viewing my videos. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, for the shares, for your comments and feedback. Thank you for all of your awesome encouragement and inspiration that you bring to me. Thank you, Kingdom people, for all of your financial contributions to my channel and for all the seeds that you so generously sow into me and my ministry. Kingdom people, thank you for all your bookings and thank you for all your purchases. Thank you, Kingdom people, for everything you do here on Kingdom Business. Thank you, Kingdom people. Thank you. So, Kingdom people, I am on location and you already know what I'm here to do. And if you don't know, then now you know. I am here to drop this beat, this word, this message. Yeah. Kingdom people, I am the chain breaker, and you are chain breakers too. Are y'all ready to break these chains? Let's go. Come on, Kingdom people. Let me upgrade you. Let me activate you. Let me elevate you, Kingdom people. Come on. So, Kingdom people, listen up. They need all the attention on them because they are lacking. They need all the attention on them, Kingdom people, because they are insecure. They need all the attention on them, Kingdom people, because they have no confidence. Kingdom people, they need all the attention on them because they need to feel liked, worthy. They don't like themselves on their own. They don't like themselves on their own, so they need attention on them to feel like they're liked and to even like themselves. So here's the thing, Kingdom people. It's an epidemic. It's at an all-time high. This attention-seeking behavior. Oh, it's nothing new, Kingdom people. It's nothing new, but it's crazier. It's ramped up right now. Why, Kingdom people? Because people are lacking. People are insecure. People have no confidence. People need attention so they can feel liked and worthy. Kingdom people, in order for them to like themselves, they need you to pay attention to them because they don't like themselves on their own. These people do not like who they are. Okay, a little story time. God had been speaking to me about this. And this morning in particular, something came up about a particular person, or particular people, should I say. But one person in particular just stood out the most because what God would show me is how this person, and let me just say this. This is a person, I have this thing, Kingdom people. I just be like, I wish people just go away. They're not bothering me personally, even if they're doing things in the background or trying to get my attention through devices or some kind of communication through devices. What I mean by that is I don't talk to them personally, but they're still trying to get my attention, get attention. So here's the thing, Kingdom people. I have this thing where I'm like, I just wish these people would go away. When God be telling me what he be telling me concerning them, it's just like, I personally feel like move on with your life. Go. And it's like some things just be over. It's old. It's like, you know, it's a thing with why will people be so obsessed with you, watching you, and wanting your attention. It's like they want you. You cannot be thinking about these people because you're focused on you. Kingdom people, my disposition is like, can they just move on with their life? But God had to tell me something this morning. he had to point something else to me, because I said this. I said, God, when he showed me some stuff and how people were so focused in on me and wanting my attention. And kingdom people, this is what happens with you all. When people are focused in on you and want your attention, I said this to God. I said, God, I put my attention on people that are doing something worthwhile. And as I was saying it, I heard myself. And I told God, I said, I heard what I just said. So what happened was, basically, God was showing me that's what they're doing. People who have their attention on you see you as someone doing something worthwhile. That's why they're paying attention to you in the first place. Here's the thing. That's why they want your attention, because they see you as doing something worthwhile. So the thing was this. God said they want your attention. And I said, they're watching me because I'm doing something worthwhile from what God said. And I said, but I'm putting my attention on other things that are worthwhile to me. And God said, and they want that attention. They want the attention that you're putting on whatever you're putting your attention on, kingdom people. And they want you to put that attention on them. So, okay, that's that. But what I'll say to that is, I said to God, if they take that attention that they want and put it on themselves, because see, kingdom people, here's the thing. I'm hoping I'm making sense. They're wanting some attention from you. But what you do is put your attention on yourself and on your own life and what you're doing. Kingdom people, I know many of y'all can relate to this. I be in my own world, doing my own thing, minding my business, not bothering nobody. So, I used to have this thing where I would be like, what is the problem? I'm minding my business. I'm not bothering nobody. And God would say to me, that's the problem. Well, I don't say that anymore because now I know, no. When you're to yourself, when you're minding your business, even if you deal with people and you interact with certain people, get what I'm saying, kingdom people, when you mind your business and you're about your business, and again, you're focused on things that are worthwhile, it causes people to notice you. These people don't know how to do that. They don't know how to mind their business and put their attention on something worthwhile, except you. You're the worthwhile that they put their attention on. You. But here's the thing. They want your attention on them. I mean, they want others' attention too. But kingdom people, they want all the attention, your attention on them. But it goes a step further. They want the attention that they feel like you're getting even from others. No matter what you're doing, kingdom people. Because it's a thing where you can receive attention just in the environment that you're in because you're noticeable. Again, when you're about your Father's business, first of all, you kingdom people. You're God's anointed. You're God's chosen one. You carry light. God's glory is upon you. So right there alone, people notice you. Attention is on you. You're not seeking attention, kingdom people. You're not seeking attention. But attention is on you. Why? Because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're minding your business. You're focused in on what you're doing and what God has you doing. You're focused on your journey. And that is actually very attractive. What's happening too, kingdom people, you're not looking around to others to see how to be like a lot of people be, which is how they notice you. It doesn't mean you don't notice things. And again, you do pay attention to things that are worthwhile, that are productive, that are inspiring. So here's the thing, kingdom people. They want your attention. They're attention seeking because of what I already said. They're lacking. They're insecure. They have no confidence. And they need attention to feel liked and worthy. And they don't like themselves if they don't have attention. We don't have to have the attention, kingdom people, and we still love and like ourselves. We're not dependent upon others to be okay with ourselves. They are. And if anything of this I'm speaking is you, kingdom people, that you're still working through this, keep working through it. But here's the key here. because you're working through it, because you're making the effort to help yourself, to heal yourself, to do things God's way, to correct those things within you, you are attractive. And that's why they're paying attention to you. And that's why they want your attention, because again, you're doing something that's worthwhile. You're doing the work. Even if you got, you're going to have challenges. It's just part of what comes in life, period. But in this journey, you're going to have challenges. Those challenges help mold you. You're doing something worthwhile. And so that's why they're paying attention to you. And that's simultaneously why they want your attention, because you are somebody. You are somebody, and you are somebody important. And they want your attention so they can feel important. So they can feel, see, kingdom people, when you give people your attention, they begin to think they're like you. Listen, in a positive sense, you can affect somebody in that way. If you're giving your attention to somebody that's worthwhile, that you can actually engage and interact with, and they're receptive to growth, and they're positive. And the reason why I point that out, because if you're giving your attention to these people that be on crazy, it's not a good thing. It's not helping them. It doesn't help them. They want it, but it's not they're not doing anything productive, because it's not causing change within them, within themselves, so they won't need you to feed them attention and energy, because attention is energy. They won't need you to feed them your attention to be okay. But when you're engaging someone and your attention does make a positive difference in their life, because sometimes you can give people your focus and your attention, and you do. The ones that you love, the ones that love you back, that care about you, you give them your attention. You guys interact with them. You guys engage with them, for those of you who have that. And it's an awesome thing. Listen, you're probably helping them to elevate, and they probably helping you to do the same thing, possibly in some way. But the point is, when you give your attention to things that are, as I already said, productive, that are worthy. But these people want your attention, but they want it to feel better. They think if you give them your attention, they'll be like you. But they're not in a place to make the changes that are necessary. Because also what your attention can do is help them to understand how to do the work within themselves so they can elevate. But these particular ones that I'm speaking of, not all of them, kingdom people, but y'all know them ones, they not on trying to change. Matter of fact, I just heard God say they don't want to change. They want, you know how the saying goes, they want the results, but they don't want to do the work. God was talking to me about this morning. How, he brought it to my attention again. And he was saying how these ones that want to be where you are, or some people have a thing where they feel like it should be them, or they don't want you to. Some people feel like it should be them because they've been doing it longer. And when God was showing this to me about certain people, one person in particular, I said, what they been doing? Because I don't know nothing about them doing what I do. But what God showed me is they worked in a workforce for years. So in their mind, they supposed to be, in their mind, getting certain attention. But it's the thing of, my stuff is spiritual. My stuff is in alignment with God. Your stuff, kingdom people, is in alignment with God. You're doing what God is moving you to do. You may not have been where they were or doing what they were doing for years, because you were busy doing what you've been supposed to do for years. And if what you've been doing for years it contributes to where God is leading you and where he has you, it doesn't matter how long they've been doing something for years. And in the cases that God gave me, it was a thing of, he was showing me it's totally different, for number one. Secondly, I was allowing God to lead me. You guys, kingdom people, y'all allow God to lead you into where he's taking you. Thirdly, kingdom people, ain't nobody out here looking for no attention. These people are attention seekers. They want the attention you're getting. Because, again, kingdom people, they're lacking. They're insecure. They have no confidence. And let me say this. I am not downplaying or making light of or making fun of anyone, or talking down on, should I say, on anyone who is lacking, feeling insecure and lacking confidence. Because all of us, well, not all of us, but many of us can go through that, or have gone through that at some time and place in our lives. But we do what's necessary, the proper way, God's way, to build ourselves up in Him, not by seeking attention from others. Because as long as you need attention from others to feel like something, people got to always be giving you their attention for you to feel okay, which means you're never content within yourself, because you don't even know how to be within yourself, how to love yourself, how to like yourself. And I just heard, because you don't know yourself. So, kingdom people, let me jump over here. God said they want the attention that you're getting. They want all the attention on them, because if they have all the attention on them that you have on them, in their mind, they feel like they beat you, they're better than you. How does this sound? Like someone who's insecure, like someone who's lacking, like someone who has no confidence. So they feel like if the attention can get on them, they'll feel better. They'll like themselves more. So again, they don't like themselves on their own. They need people to give them attention so they can like themselves, kingdom people. And like I said, I'm not downplaying people who are recognizing this. The light bulb is going off. And you're like, oh boy, deal with it. Allow God to do the work in you. But what you don't want to do is be seeking attention to feel okay, because you still lacking. I'm hearing nothing missing, nothing broken. God wants you to be at a place where there's nothing missing, nothing broken. When you need attention from others, something missing, something broken. That means you still need to continue doing the work. I'm reminded of a 2-year-old child. You know, some of these adults still act like 2-year-old children, because they're still seeking attention. It's kind of like they're looking for the attention they didn't get as a child, because some people were neglected as children and didn't get the proper attention they needed. Not saying anything negative about their parents. Their parents had their own things to deal with and were dealing with their own struggles. Not condoning it either. Not making it okay or justifying it either. My point is, as an adult, you're responsible for yourself. You're no longer a child. So seeking attention, now we can take that from a kid a little better, because they're kids. They still got growing to do. When you were a child, when I was a child, I behaved as a child. But when I grew up and became a man or a woman, I put away childish things. You're supposed to grow up. Some people are still 2 years old, mentally, emotionally, and I'm hearing physically, spiritually. And you see it in their behavior when they're doing their attention-seeking behavior. Now again, that can always be corrected. Kingdom people, they want all the attention. They need all the attention on them. They need your attention on them, everybody else's attention on them. If they deem you as getting any kind of outside attention, they want that too. So they can feel like you feel that. So they can like themselves. So they can feel like something. Instead of doing the inner work, which is what they need to do, walk with God properly, they want the attention that you're getting. They're doing things to seek attention. And kingdom people, here's the thing. Seeking attention is the same thing as seeking energy. When people want your attention, or when attention is on you, that's energy on you. So, in essence, when people are doing attention-seeking behaviors to get your attention on them, they're seeking your energy, which goes back to lacking, feeling in lack, feeling insecure, feeling no confidence. They need you to give them energy so they can feel temporarily, because, listen, when you're truly confident in yourself, when you're truly secure in yourself, you don't have to keep doing things to feel secure in yourself and be confident. You're just that. When you're not secure and confident in all those things in yourself, you doing these attention-seeking behaviors, which means that you only feel confident or whatever you feeling with the attention when the attention is on you. So when people go about their business, because people have lives, people have other things to do. Nobody can just sit and put their attention on you. These people don't want to do what they need to do within themselves and put the attention, give themselves the true, real, I just heard godly attention that they need. So they always need somebody to stimulate them and give them attention. So what happens when people go off to do their own thing, because people have other things to do, what happens? They have no confidence. They're feeling insecure. They don't like themselves again. They only like it when they're getting attention. So, kingdom people, they want the attention that you're getting. This is what God was speaking to me about this morning. They want the attention that you're getting. Now, here's the thing. I told God this. I said certain things he was showing me. I said, I ain't setting out to get attention. It's certain things God is moving me into and he has me doing. I didn't, plan it and say, ooh, I'm going to do this so I can get attention. Sometimes you just following what God is telling you to do. And you happen to get attention doing it. Kingdom people, you can go grocery shopping. Go in the grocery store. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. It's already happened. You get attention. Wherever you live, trust and believe. People watching you. They see you. Because you're different. You're kingdom. You have light. You have something that a lot of people around you lack. No shade to them. It's the world we live in. That's why they want your attention. But what I'm really pointing out right now is that it's a lot of attention on you. And so people that notice that have all these lacking and insecure and lack of confidence going on, they notice that people are paying attention to you. And they want that attention on them. Why do they want that attention on them? So they can feel like, in their mind, feel like you feel. Be like you, confident, secure, liking yourself. But what they don't understand is that's not how it goes. And not just that, kingdom people, you're not, again, trying to get attention. That's not your mission. When your mission is to get attention in that way, now if it's something where you're a musical artist or you're an actress or you do something where attention is on you, that's different. That's completely different. But like I said, that's a craft. So you're going to naturally get attention because whatever you're doing for the public or in the public, and it's going to naturally draw attention to you. It's kind of the point of it. But when I'm speaking of is too, when you do your work, whatever your work is, you ain't got to be doing work. You could just be chilling and you getting attention. Because kingdom people, when you show up on the scene, before people see you, they felt you. Because you all full of all this light and this glory. Then they see you, they turn their head in the direction where they feel the energy, they see you, and now all the attention is on you. But that's not what you're trying to get. You're not trying to get no attention. You're just trying to live your life, go about your business doing you. You paying attention to you and your life. And so are they, some of them. But look, kingdom people, I was just sharing this with somebody. How you have to be careful. You want to be careful of that, because that attention-seeking behavior means you got some work to do. That means you're not content in yourself, because you shouldn't have to be seen or showy. Because some people are showy, they want to show everything they got. It's the thing with social media. I'm not saying that doesn't have its place where it's appropriate, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of these people just like, look, see what I got, see. I told a person, you have to be careful, or I just told a person recently, why are you advertising that? Why are you advertising this? That's something you want everybody to know, and you have to be careful with being showy and see me, notice me, because for one, I must be honest, it gives off desperate vibes. Number one, it shows you need attention. And anybody with a brainstem that's understanding or knowledgeable about certain things, and you ain't got to necessarily have some grand knowledge about it, but I'm going to say it like this. Attention-seeking behavior is pretty obvious. And so, again, when you're doing that, people who are keen to it know you're desperate. It kind of can make you look bad. Not that it's about how you look, but you put yourself out there in a way that that's not really what you're wanting. it actually gives you the opposite of what you're looking for. And it don't make you feel better, for real. It don't. It really don't. It's an illusion. But here's the thing, kingdom people. I was telling this person, be careful with that. You want to deal with yourself, and you need to be at a place where you can get a brand new truck. You know, I don't want to, let's just say a Range Rover. And just so you know, I ain't into Range Rovers, but that's something, you know, it's considered money. You know, it costs more than an average vehicle, should I say. So let's just say you have a Range Rover. You got your Range Rover. Now you want to tail it and just chill and do you. Did you get the Range Rover for you or for everybody else to see so you can get attention? Not that you're not going to get attention, but you have to do these things because it's what you want to do for you. And then what I was telling this person is this, how when you got to be doing what you're doing and receiving the blessings of God, because it's a you and God thing, not to show other people. Because when God see that it's all about you showing and say, see me, that ain't for his glory. And he'll move around you. He'll move around you and let you go ahead and showboat and see how far you get with that. So, kingdom people, this is the thing. When you worship God in secret, he will exalt you openly. So when you walking this thing out with God and you're getting the blessings of God, just keep moving. And you do this already, kingdom people, but it's some people that just, this is challenging for them. I had to learn this. Maybe not in a way where I was overly, I wasn't like showy like that, but I would share certain good things with certain people, but I learned by default that wasn't a good thing. I mean, you think it's a good thing because it's a good thing, but anyway, that's another story. That's a whole nother video. You just have to be chill. Just receive the blessings of God. I ain't saying had it, but you don't have to be showy, and you don't have to, and I just want to say you don't have to be trying to seek attention for it. But what God just gave me is when you really in alignment with him and you just letting it flow, and you really in this place of confidence and you really secure, you ain't even trying to show it. I told this person it'll show for itself. People will see. Those who need to, you ain't got to go showing. When you're trying to show and when you're trying to say see, and when you're seeking, doing things to seek attention, even when you're having something, you got this job. You know, some people like to tell you about themselves, or not so much about themselves, but certain things, like I'm saying, I got this or this, whatever. Not always, but these ones that I'm talking about, they do that to get attention. They want to be seen in a certain light. They want you to give them the attention that they're seeking. And so sometimes what happens is they're doing these things for that reason. And it thinks they're giving them the attention that they want. But it's because they're insecure and they really feel lacking and they don't have no confidence. So they need your attention. So here's the thing. That's not God. That's not God. God is not in that, but God will help you overcome that if you're in that place. But the thing is this, kingdom people, you have to listen, worship God, walk with God. Let God teach you, the Holy Spirit teach you all things. Let him work those things out in you. And he will begin to bless you more and more. Your blessings will begin to get bigger and bigger. And I'm not talking about just material blessings, physical blessings. I ain't just talking about money. You will just begin to elevate in spirit. And I mean, in other things too. Don't get me wrong. But the point is this. You ain't the one saying see. It's God saying see. And he's saying, this is how I bless my children. This is how I bless those who walk with me, who work with me, who are in alignment with me, who are obedient to me. They don't have to seek attention, because I put the attention on them. Matter of fact, God saying, my kingdom people not even trying to get the attention. God is saying, I ain't putting attention on them. I'm putting the spotlight on them. They're doing what I'm telling them to do. They're living their life. They're following my instructions. They're staying in their own lane, minding their business, putting their hands to the work that I've given to them. And God said, they're not even trying to get no attention, but I'm exalting them. Because in secret, they're with me. They're praying with me. They're worshiping me. They're acknowledging me. We acknowledge him openly too. But you get what I'm saying, kingdom people. So he said, I will exalt my people openly. And so that's why you're getting the attention, because God is exalting you openly. It's not because you're out here trying to get no attention. But kingdom people, they need all the attention on them, because it gives them a sense of being like you, is what I just heard. But the real reason why they need attention on them is because they're lacking, they're insecure, they're not confident. They need to feel like they're liked and worthy, and they feel that way with the attention on them. And they like themselves when the attention on them. When no attention is on them, they don't like themselves. They don't like themselves. They don't like who they are. Anyway, kingdom people, pray for them. Pray for them. And if you're having challenges in an area, I encourage you to allow the Holy Spirit to work in you. Go and get some information, because there's so much information out here that can help you. Different things work for different people. Find something that works for you and just build yourself up. I was reminded this morning too, how God was telling me how certain people have a thing where, because when God was showing me certain things and he was saying, well, they feel like they should this and they don't like that it's you and all this. And I said, well, they can just do the work and do it. I mean, why are you bothering me? Sometimes it's just a thing that is you. And people, I'm going to say what it is. I was trying not to go here, but some people did so much to try to block you, stop you, all that, and it ain't working. And you just keep going like the Energizer Bunny. And I just heard that some of their lives are falling apart. But they want what you have. But I'm specifically speaking of the attention right now. Because God literally said these people want the attention that you're getting. But I just told you why. They want attention. Who say, oh, I want attention? Except for someone who's lacking, who's insecure, and who don't have confidence, and who don't like themselves unless they getting attention, unless their ego getting stroked. That's the only time they like themselves. No attention, no love for themselves. Anyway, I told God, they could just do the work, and they can get what you have for them. And this is what God said to me. And it's not the first time I said this to God, but this time he said to me, that'll take too long. They just want it. And they want it especially now, because what they see you have, or where they see you at, or attention they feel like you're getting, they just want it. And this is the thing. God told me. He took me back down memory lane. And how for years, I've been on this journey for a long time. I always been a reader, a learner, like I've shared with you all. And I can remember God took me down when I was in certain situations. I would just read. I would be reading these different books, and I started tapping into certain information more and more about who I am and how to tap into who I am and the things of God. And when I was going through this for a period, I was keeping all this to myself. I was keeping this information to myself because I had already learned, you know, you really can't talk to nobody about this. I learned from doing it, trial and error, thinking you sharing something helpful to people. And I learned that way that you can't do that, because now you're doing something that's elevating you, and everyone is not willing to do that, kingdom people. So many people are insecure and they're lacking confidence and all this stuff they got going on. They want you to pacify it. They don't want to overcome it. They want you to pacify it by giving them attention, by making them feel like it's okay to be that way. And many of people, not all, but some of them just kind of want to keep you right here. They don't want you to rise higher, because they need you to stay right here, because they want to feel higher than you or more than you. But you a problem when you're doing all these things to elevate. And that's where all the crazy come in at. But back to what I was saying. You know, I was on this journey for a long time. So it's stuff that I was feeding myself, giving myself, tapping into. Again, following God's instruction, following his lead. He was the one guiding me through all of this. And so what God was showing me, what they see now is a result of what you've been doing for a long time. It was a path and a journey that I was walking you through to get you. And listen, so let me finish my sentence. Get you to where you going, where you at. But this is what I want to say. I'm like, I ain't really even feeling really all that, it ain't nothing all that big. Nah, I ain't saying it ain't coming to that. I just heard God said, and that's what they know. Some people know you're going into something big, kingdom people. And it's gonna be big. God's about to blow your mind. God's gonna open the windows of heaven, pour you out a blessing. You won't have room to contain it, won't even try to explain it, but it's gonna be big. God's about to blow your mind. I could end that right there. But listen, kingdom people, the reason why they want the attention on them is so they can feel like you, so they can feel secure, so they can feel and these same people are people that was, trying to make you feel lack, trying to make you feel insecure, trying to make you feel like trying to fudge, all kind of stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And this is what I learned, and this is another video, but I'm going to hit on it just a little bit. People think you like them. I don't want to go too much into that. God said leave that for later. But this was my point right there. They want to feel like you. They want the attention like you. They feel like the attention you get causes you to be the way you are. And that's not so. It was you. It's you doing the work, which they don't want to do. Like I said, this is, things that where you're at, kingdom people, is a result of you walking it out with God. And listen, I'm going to say it like this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You only scratched the surface. You ain't even done it like you finna do it, but they want the attention you get right now. And like I said, this could just be at your job, because the way you handle yourself, you just handle your business. You just walk around and you just do what you do. You about your life. And they feel like they want that attention. But here's the thing. Handle your business. But here's the other thing. When you're just handling your business, you ain't doing it for attention. So the very fact you're doing it for attention means you're going to fall short, and you're going to continue to feel lack and insecure because you're coming from the wrong place doing it. Kingdom people, I'm hoping this all makes sense, but I'm going to wrap it up because I'm just going and going. They need all the attention on them, kingdom people, because they feel like it'll make them feel better, and they feel like it'll make them like you. Okay, kingdom people? So, kingdom people, I am going to let that rest right there. If you like this video and or if it resonates with you, please just go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Did y'all see me do that? Act like y'all didn't see that, y'all. So, kingdom people, click on that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Thank you. Then click on that bell right next to that red subscribe button so that you can get a notification every time I upload a new video. Something like this from Kingdom People. Also, if you are interested in any of the services that I presently offer, if you are interested in sowing a seed into me and my ministry, interested in purchasing any of my products or booking any sessions, if you would like to listen to my podcast show, you can look right down below in the description box, and all the information is right down below. Check out my memberships too. I have made some changes there. Check out my memberships. Click on that join button right down below as well. And so, yeah, Kingdom people, I love you all so very much. I really do appreciate you all being here with me, spending this time. Kingdom people, y'all know I don't want to leave you, but I do have to go right now. But I will be back to hold my kingdom people down. Kingdom people, with that being said, much love, light, and peace, and many blessings to you all. Kingdom people, above all else, let the Holy Spirit lead you in all things at all times, kingdom people. Hey, kingdom people, we are untouchable. Kingdom people, that is my time. Jesus girl is out. Peace.